Alright, what's up everybody? Today we're going to be doing Atomly Patreon again. As you can see, here is the deck. I'm obviously going to hate it. Triple GDI Air has been good exactly 0 times in the history of Rivals. There has never, in like 3.5 years, been a time when a triple air GDI deck was good. It just doesn't exist. There's no such thing as a good triple air GDI deck. They are awful. They're always consistently bad. But here we are, triple GDI Air. We are allowed to change some units out. We can swap Razorback for Drone Swarm, Hammerhead for Talon, Mohawk for Orca, and Jump Jet for Gren, if we want to. As we play, I will maybe make some of those changes. I could see myself switching Drone Swarm into Razorback, because I think Rifle Drone Swarm as your only anti-infantry is horrendous. Like, really bad. Once we switch into Razorback, then I might be more inclined to play the Mohawk. I don't know, we'll see. But, yeah. I really don't think Rifle Drone is anywhere near enough anti-infantry in this metagame. Like, you need to kill Flamers and Shocks and Mutants, all of which have like 1 billion hit points in this metagame. And Drone Swarm, it doesn't do enough. Like, if you play against Mutant Chuggy, you're not gonna kill them with Drone Swarms. That's just not gonna happen. So yeah, I think Razorback will probably come in for Drone Swarm, but we'll play some games with the initial build first, and then we'll make some changes afterwards. This guy appears to be no half, because he has 3 units already, which is not possible if he has a Harvester. I should not run into his dude. I should try and set up the 3v2 here. And he's just gone Chuggy. Well, I'm going to make Gren, because theoretically Gren should be decent here. Although, I guess, not really with the rifles in the way, so I guess we need to make a Drone Swarm. This guy is no half Chuggying though, which is not the best. Don't really want to push the Grens up, that seems not ideal. I also don't know why his bikes are attacking my base as the missile fires. That also seems... That's a questionable play from our opponent there. I don't think I like that play very much. If I was coaching him, I'd say probably keep your bikes somewhere relevant instead of attacking the base for like 2 damage. That would be my advice. I actually don't want this to take 2 bike missiles, so I'm going to use the Drone Swarms to tank. There we go, kill the Chuggy, move the Grens up. Yeah, I'm already... I mean, to be fair, the Drone Swarm... If I played Razorback, it would not have been anywhere near quick enough. The Drone Swarms won us that missile. Razorback, we would have just lost the missile while waiting for it. But I do think the deck would just be better overall if it was playing Razorback instead of Drone Swarm. I mean, it's just like... It's a more powerful deck. If you have Grenadier, you want something strong to kill infantry to protect the Grenadier. That's quite important. I guess I can Ion Cannon. Alright, cool. I'll do like at least one more game with the drones, but I really think the Razorback would have been a lot better.
You are victorious. 3, 2, 1. New objective received. Building
I also
online.
just realized that even though I'm a barracks opening, I'm kind of weak to a rush because I have Grens instead of missiles. And they're insanely expensive. It's insane to me that Grens cost more than mutants. I know like their cost went up at the same time as they got a speed increase, because obviously like speed is a really good stat. So if you're going to give them a speed boost, it made sense to like give them a little nerf at the same time. So I kind of understand where they were going with that, but yeah, they're even with the speed boost, they're still just way worse than mutants. So the fact they cost more is pretty silly. That's an MLRS. Well, we have Grens for that, I suppose. Although it takes so long to make a single Grenadier squad. 70 is so much Tiberium. Alright, here we go. 1 Gren squad. Let's go. Now we need to protect our Grenadiers. Okay, Grens should be able to handle this MLRS no problem. Maybe. The fact that he didn't even shoot my Pibble is insane to me. Okay, good job Grens, I suppose. Sort of. They didn't even do like that good a job at getting through the dogs, which is a little bit embarrassing.
Unit lost.
There's an enemy drone swarm. Make a Talon to try and fight that. Sling, okay. Sling's pretty good against triple air, I have to say. Not iron cannon it. Alright, cool. GG.
Missile launched.
Not liking this that much. The Grens are so expensive, man. It just takes so long to get the first Grenadier out.
Establishing
Yeah, I
ally
agree, Emily.
control.
Like, it's so painful losing a Grenadier.
3.
Okay, so this guy, I might just open Grens.
Available.
There's just no reason to open Grens. Like, there's no reason at all. It cost me 10 to make the rifle, and then I get the scouting information. So even though I think he's going to open dogs and then potentially go into an MLRS, it's still better to open rifles than it is to open Gren. In fact, given how the last game went, it's probably better to just do exactly what I did last time. Because I don't want to make Grens now and have him immediately make Drone Swarm. That's terrible. So I do need to make the Pitbull, and then he'll make the MLRS, and then I want to make the Grens. Like, it's just, like, what I did last time was the correct play, and it still is the correct play, so I'm just going to do it again. I need to stall because the Grens are so slow. Like, the Grens don't come out for just such an insanely long time.
Unit ready.
Wait for the MLRS to fire so I can move back in. Alright, we did get the MLRS. It's nice. Gonna make some more Grens because I'm anticipating another MLRS. Yep, there it is. Don't think I can get my Pitbull out of the way in time. Oh, just about. Nice.
Unit ready. Unit
Oh,
lost.
well, couldn't get out of the way that time, I guess. This is, I mean, I guess I have to go Talon, but, like, I can't move my Grens in against the MLRS because of the drone swarm surrounding it. I can't move my Pitbull in because of an MLRS. So I have to go Talon, and then he makes a Sling, and then I'm still not great for me? Yeah, I don't know, man. Just feels like I'm a little lacking on some options with this deck.
Activated. Unit
I think a large part of the problem is that so many of my units are air.
nuclear weapon.
Like, I basically have to go, like, I have to go Gren or air if I want to do anything.
Mission accomplished. Three, two, one. New
Alright, so we're gonna try
objective
Jump Jets
received.
instead of Gren, because the Grens are just so wildly overpriced.
Building online.
I don't think
Unit
Jump
ready.
Jets are very good. I think Jump Jets need a massive buff because they suck. And it's a really big problem for GDI. They don't have a decent anti-vehicle infantry. Because they only have missile, really. Like, Grens and Jump Jet are both kind of bad. So I think that's a big issue for GDI right now. I think Jump Jets need to be playable. I guess I'll switch into drones because he's making
Unit
fanatics.
lost.
And he can just make bike squadrons, and that's not great for me either. Alright, no bike squadrons, a little surprising. He has got a war factory though.
Nuclear
Buggy,
missile launched.
interesting. I guess that makes sense. That beats both of the things I have. Doesn't know I'm gonna make Orca, although, you know, I'm playing GDI and every GDI player plays Orca apparently. You can just keep making drone swarms here.
Missiles locked. I'm on it. Missiles ready to fly. Move, Datans moving out. Ready for action. Well, we've got this. You got it.
Drone swarm OP. Opponent just has,
Awaiting orders.
I assume he's just got like triple tech or something, so he can't respond appropriately in the early game because he has no options.
Ion cannon activated. Missile launched.
think Iron Cannon fires maybe too slowly. If you're playing 150, 130, it's not unreasonable to kill the thing you're targeting.
3, 2, 1. New objective available. Harvester ready.
Rebecca.
Building.
Hey, what man? The last unranked run I did was the Can Dogs Win First Missile, and we played so many Sweat Lords. And now we're just playing, like, no offense, but we're playing a bunch of people who aren't really too with it
Unit
as
ready.
far as the game is concerned. Alright, here we go. Jump Jets. Faster to come out than Grens. Pretty excited about that. They're just not very good. Like, they're... It really was their speed that made them insane. Like, they can't catch bikes now because they're slower than bikes, which is kind of sucky. Obviously, the fact that you could just, like, throw infinite jump jets and talons at the pads and never, ever, ever run out of units,
Building online.
and you could never get blocked, was really stupid. So that's why they changed the speeds, but they're just so much worse now they're slow. It feels like the solution needs to be like the pads are just further away from the base or something. Or like jump jets can be fast, but then when you make them there's a period of time when they can't move. I don't know. I don't know what the solution is, but it was ridiculous when you could just throw jump jets unblockable at pads over and over. But it's also kind of dumb that jump jets are too slow now to really do their job.
Unit lost.
So yeah, I'm not sure what the solution is. Maybe the solution is just to allow them to be thrown at the pads, just so they can be more playable, or like make them faster. Oh, not faster. Make them like a little bit tankier. I think they're slow and they die to a stiff breeze right now, which is a big problem.
Ready.
It used to be that, like, at least this is one of the things that kept Giga Cannon down as well. Like, jump jets used to be really good at killing Giga Cannon. They're a lot worse now because they die so easily. Like, you used to be able to beat Chuggies and Giga Cannons with jump jets reasonably well. That's a thing you could do. You could just, like, spam jump jets, and Chuggy wasn't amazing against them. It was, like, decent but not insane. And then obviously they'd also kill Chuggy. Giga Cannon. Oh my god, I can't speak today. They would also kill Giga Cannons, obviously. So yeah, you used to be able to be like, I'm gonna make jump jets, and that would beat the Giga Cannon Chuggy deck. Now the Giga Cannon Chuggy deck is like, there's no GDI thing that really hammers it.
Nuclear warhead.
So yeah, I like that jump jets kept them down back in the day, the old Giga Cannons, but now not so much.
Enemy base destroyed. 3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Rubble.
Building online.
So I've actually, like, the jump jets seem, I don't know if they're better than the Grens. The Grens are just way too expensive. Like, the deck was, I open rifles and I have this, like, 70 cost lump of shit that I can't make for, like, 40 seconds because it costs 70. Really very, very annoying to have Grens as your second unit. Like, you basically just, you open rifles and you tech switch because it's cheaper to tech switch than it is to make Grens. Or, like, it's the same, so you might as well get the extra building open.
Unit ready.
Like 70 for a jump jet or 80 for a pit bull. If they both counter the target, you might as well make the pit bull, and then you have access to pit bulls in the future. I'm guessing this guy's gonna go Orca. So I actually think, oh, he's gone Grens. How exciting! I no longer have Grens in my deck, so I can't mirror match him. Gonna go for my Harv? Is that what's happening? Smart. Harvester kills win games. Doesn't want to lose the game, which would be what would happen if he didn't kill the Harvester. He wants to win the game instead, which is what happens when he kills it. So yeah, I understand this play. Makes a lot of sense. And now I'll win the missile as well, thanks.
Unit
Sorry,
ready.
bruh.
Nuclear weapon launched. Unit lost.
I don't look like the Pipple and the Talon both fired at the same time there and only killed one drone. I'm not sure though. That can happen in Rivals if two like
Unit ready.
missiles hit a target exactly the same time. They can kill the same target by accident. I'm not sure if the Pipple actually fired though. I mean, this is, it's really hard for me to tell if this deck is good or not,
Unit lost.
because it's just the kind of deck I really don't like playing. So I personally, like, strongly dislike it. Like these, like, kind of like cheap aggressive decks that don't build a powerful unit combination that can control the pads.
Ion
I don't know.
cannon
Maybe, like, even with the Grens, I don't think it changes things, because the Grens, there was no unit to combo with the Grens.
active. Nuclear missile launched.
But yeah, I don't know, it's not for me. I think maybe if the drones were Razorback, but then the deck is so expensive at that
Mission
point.
accomplished.
Like you have Rifle, Gren, Razorback, it's so expensive.
3, 2, 1. New objective available.
Moving out.
Building online.
It was more fun due to the ability to get tech units out before the missile. I don't really think I agree with that either. I don't think tech is remotely fun. I think tech is horribly designed. Being like, I've made a tech unit, so now I instantly win the game because my opponent's deck cannot possibly kill a tech unit is not interesting or fun in my opinion. I thought that was very bad. Not fun at all. Like your opponent's like, alright, it's like 1 minute 8, the first missile's just fired and here's a rockworm. And you're like, okay, well, the game is immediately over because you have a rockworm. Like, there's just no way I can possibly kill a rockworm, so I guess that's that. That wasn't fun for me.
Unit lost.
I didn't like that metagame.
Ready.
Rifleman ready.
Or like the Titan Razorback deck, where it would play first missile as a missile Razorback Pitbull deck, which was like fine. And then they just make a Titan, and you'd be like, well, I'm done. The game's over, I can't possibly beat a Titan.
Unit ready.
That was not great. It was not a great time in my opinion.
Building online. Unit ready.
I need to pay attention to this game. Pitbull, I don't know if the Pitbull's going to be in time. I'm kind of relying on the drone swarms to win this missile. I think the drone swarm needs to go over here. Okay, Pitbull was in time. Yeah, I think we're fine now. Drone swarm gets on that pad. There's a drone swarm up here. Yeah, we're fine. Can block this if we need to. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is like one of those classic. I mean, now that I've switched to the jump jets as well, the deck's pretty cheap. It's like a classic. It's like a classic aggressive Solomon GDI deck. The Grens were making the deck a little bit heavier, which I think made the Solomon worse. So I think the Solomon is better with the jump jets.
Unit lost.
Because like I have quite a lot of money now, I could definitely afford. I can spew an iron cannon at the end of this missile if I want to, which I might. It depends on the situation. It looks like. Whereas with the Grens, my early game felt so slow.
Unit
I just took so long waiting for Grens.
Unit ready.
Didn't really like it. Not sure where these flamers are going. I really hope they're going for my base. That would be ideal. No, sadly they're going for a pad. What a letdown. I was really hoping that would be the Gold League drill pod onto my base. I guess we can iron cannon here. Alright, cool. Iron cannon OP. Solomon is cheat. I like this deck more with the jump jets, I think. Maybe I still haven't had a situation where I need the Razorback, but I think it would be better with Razorback as well. That's funny, Trolloween. At first I thought your message said then Blade, as in like you were saying to me. You're like, oh, so you want this, do you, Blade? And then I realized it didn't say that.
Building online.
It was actually a pretty sick burn, my dude. Good memes. A dog opening. I don't really like making jump jets, but I'm gonna try. Well, I'm gonna try it out. I don't really like the jump jets against dog. I think your opponent can just make second dog, and jump jet doesn't do a very good job pushing into 2 dogs. It's like 40 cost, so it does a little bit better than missiles, but not twice as good as missiles, and it costs twice as much. But you can. They're better for getting a single. Oh dear, that's not good. I was gonna say they're better for getting the 1v1s, but then my opponent made sniper, which is horrendous for me.
Unit lost.
I am a triple air deck, so I'm hoping we don't see Sling. Ah, excellent, Slingshot. The unit I didn't want to see. So this is a huge problem with a deck like this. Although to be fair, this problem would persist even if we were playing Razorback. That wouldn't make a difference. But when your anti-infantry is rifle and air unit, you basically can't beat anti-infantry, infantry plus Sling. Like, this map is horrible for Sling, so we might. But it's the worst case scenario. Like, Sling annihilates anti-infantry air unbelievably hard. Like, it's the classic Sling problem. It's either unbelievably good against you or it does nothing against you. And against a deck with anti-infantry air as your primary anti-infantry, it's amazing. And against a deck with like, against a deck that has like shade, it does nothing.
Unit ready.
So yeah, if you have anti-infantry air as your primary anti-infantry, which I do in this deck, I have Drone Swarm as my primary anti-infantry, I can't beat slingshots, basically. Slingshots are just a huge beating. Now, this map is really bad for 2-range units, which is the reason that if I win, it'll be the reason I win. If I was playing this map, if I was playing this on the other map on Fighting Pit, I don't think we'd win. I don't think there'd even be a chance of us winning on Fighting Pit. Because our opponent would just set up 2-range units in a block on the middle of the map and I'd be dead. But given that this map is terrible for 2-range units, we have a chance.
Ion cannon activated. Warhead cancelled.
Oh, block, block. Didn't block. Feels bad. It's okay, we won anyway. But I should have blocked there. Yeah, so this matchup I would have lost for sure on Fighting Pit. I don't think there's any way I can win that matchup on Fighting Pit. He has 3 2-range units. Like, Fighting Pit, I'd get crushed. But Orbit, his units suck because Orbit's a terrible 2-range map. So, yeah, his deck sucks on that map. You missed it. You missed it, Jamie. Now, I played against this guy earlier. He's a Smurf, apparently, who plays nonsense decks.
Unit ready.
He was playing Giga Cannon Inferno last time I played him. So, if he's playing Giga Cannon Inferno again,
Unit ready.
then he's not in great shape, because this is not a good map for Giga Cannon. However, the Inferno is obviously always good. GDI not great versus Inferno. I do have Iron Cannon, though. I could go double half. Oh, he's going double half. I think I'm going to go double half as well, so I can spam Iron Cannons at his Infernos. Because I'm pretty sure he's going double half so that he can Infernos. I want to try it. I want to try this out. I mean, I don't know if it'll be good. I think, in fact, it's the correct play on his side to go double half. So that he can make more Infernos than I can make Iron Cannons. I'm interested to see if I can make enough Iron Cannons. Because I don't think I will be able to. But let's find out. Orca is really, really good against Buggy at the start of the game. Have I messed this up? I think I've messed this up. Maybe? I need this to reload instead of firing off the one missile. Okay, I didn't mess it up. It was close though, we almost fucked it up. Yeah, Orca beats Buggy pretty hard first missile, so I'm kind of favored on that one. The missile was a little quicker than I'd like it to be though, so it was difficult for my Orca to take control, but I did manage to just about get there. I don't really want to send the Orca in at the... I mean, like, it's hard to catch the Buggy with the Orca is the problem. So I'm going to use his Drone Swarms to fight these lasers. I'm also not sure what he's saving his... I'm not sure what he's, like, saving his money for. Because I have a shed load of money. He must also have a shed load of money. I'm interested to see... now I don't think he's going Infernos. Now I think he must be going Tech Unit. Because it would have come out by now if it was just Inferno. Which is really bad for me, because I don't want to... I wanted to go Double Harvester so I could Iron Cannon a bunch of Infernos. Now that's not going to happen. He's probably just going to have a Tech Unit. Which I can Iron Cannon like the first Tech Unit, but... You don't really... Oh, there it is. Okay, well, cool. This is why we went double half, so that we could Iron Cannon the Infernos. Yeah, this is the problem. He has so much money, he can just make a bunch of them in a row. Yeah, I need to go Talon. And he has the Giga, so he's playing the same deck. Interesting. Alright, well, GG. GG easy. It was actually, like, pretty close, to be honest. Like, if this Giga kills my half, I'm in trouble. I definitely shouldn't have gone double half there. Did not work out the way I wanted it to. Should have gone single half and saved for a single Iron Cannon for the first Inferno. And then I would just have more pop cap. Oh, finally. Is his alliance name just meant to be Tits?
3, 2, 1. New objective received. Building online.
9 months. It's time we had the talk.
What's up, Con Man? Thank you for the 9 months, bro. I'm thinking of naming our baby Jennifer. How do you feel about that? Man, it's so tempting to pop cap dogs when you have jump jets. Love it? Excellent. I don't really want to make more jump jets. I want to make Pitbull. I want to diversify my options. Maybe this guy's doing the can you win with a first missile with only dogs challenge. I didn't run into any jump jets when I was doing it, but yeah, jump jets seems like a thing you definitely can't beat first missile with only dogs. Ah, shock trooper, this is the nightmare scenario. Now, if he has
Online.
sling, we are dead. On this map with shock sling, there's no way I can win. Predator tank. Yeah, I can beat a predator tank. Hitbull, that's a good sign as well.
Unit lost. Unit lost. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit lost. Unit ready.
Okay, it's actually looking alright at the moment. I think we're gonna get it. The jump jets, man. Jump jets so strong. Being able to just fly onto the pads, so good. He does have sling. Why would he not just make a sling?
Unit ready.
What?
Unit ready.
Okay, I think we might be dead, boys. Sling shock I can't beat.
Unit lost.
He just needs to make a slingshot and put shocks in front of it, and I don't have anything that can break that.
Unit lost.
Clears, let's hit him. Auger ready for attack.
We need to kill his harvester because we need to keep him off balance. We need to stop him from setting up that combo because then we just lose if he does it. Also, the more money I have for iron cannon, the more times I can like break it, because that's really my only out to just sling and shocks.
Unit ready.
Ready, clear, let's hit him.
Kill harvester, win game, right? That's the rival's way.
Unit lost.
All right, nice. Actually, just smashed it. Surprised at how well that went.
Active missile launched.
Plus Solomon is cheat. Alright, let's go. Pretty good, actually. You know what? I didn't hate that game. Didn't hate that deck. I thought I really would, but... yeah, I don't know. It's just like an aggro Solomon deck. I mean, I think there's probably better aggro Solomon decks, but... yeah, it's like an aggro Solomon deck, so... pretty decent. Kind of enjoyed that one. Hope you guys enjoyed that too. That one was for Atomly. I definitely prefer the jump jets to the Grens, because the Grens are just way too expensive. But the rest of the deck was fine-ish. It's just like spam stuff at the pads, right? Drones and jump jets at the pads for days. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll see you next time.